How far are you willing to go for love?
Not as far as the characters in this film.
Jaane. It literally translates as dearest one or beloved or my love. If you are a Hindi speaker in the house,
Yeah.
say hello to us in the comment section if you have a more profound translation. Jaan is the latest crime slash psychological thriller Hindi movie directed by Sujoy. He's one of the directors from Lost Stories 2. We have a review for that one. Yes. The thing about Jaan is that it will leave you anticipating what will happen at the end.
Very correct. This Hindi language movie is adapted from a 2005 Japanese bestseller, The Devotion of Suspect X. This movie has become the #1 non-English film on Netflix with 8.1 million views. This movie follows a single mother. She's called Mrs. D'Souza in the community. She's played by Bollywood royalty Kareena Kapoor Khan. So Maya and her daughter committed a gruesome crime when her ex-husband showed up on their doorstep.
Ajit was actually an abusive husband. Him showing up again on their doorstep, he has this threat. He wants to be in the life of their daughter Tara. One thing led to another, and Maya killed her husband, and her daughter bore witness to this crime. Now they have a next door neighbor, Naran. Naran involved himself by helping them cover up this crime. However, how long will this secret remain under the wraps as investigation goes into full sway?
We learned that this is not the first time that this book has been adapted.
This book has been adapted in Japan, titled Suspect Exiles in 2008. Also in Korea as Perfect Number in 2012.
And also in China has The Devotion of Suspect X in 2017. And word on the street is that Hollywood version is in development. I don't know about the Hollywood version, if it's supposed to be nice like this one.
I think it will. We have not seen any of the other adaptations, but we can just trust the director and he will bring this to life. I would say it's a good one. It really come as a shock to me when the end happened. This is an interesting plot twist, however.
From the very beginning of this film, it was already excellent. I was hooked. It was going to happen. Why is this teacher so interested in this mother and her daughter? The dialogue is just in a certain way that you just pay attention. I like movies that blow my mind, and this movie actually blew my mind. I like the mother and the daughter being involved in this crime.
Yeah, we'll talk about that mother and daughter dynamics later. Yes. Let's talk about the pacing. This movie started at a breakneck speed. What do you think about how it ran all through the movie?
I think it was okay, but at some point I felt like it was becoming repetitive.
The way they served us at the beginning, I said, I'm so early. Then when the neighbor came to the door, that was 20-30 minutes into the movie, and I'm like, what? What's going to happen now? Their character in this movie, I like Vijay Verma. He was a very witty character, and I think Kareena Kapoor still got it no matter what. The director said that when they were casting, they had to just have that perfect mix of beauty and motherhood, and Kareena Kapoor fit in like the perfect piece of puzzle.
She was beautiful in it, but she was not my favorite character in this scene. My favorite character is the teacher, Jaideep Alawat. I love him playing this role a lot. I don't think there's anybody else that can play this character as well as he did. He was just so intense. Vijay was okay. It was fun. It was kind of like the comic relief.
Jaideep, he played this role so well. At first I was saying, okay, is he a bad guy? Yeah. What is he going to do to this mother and daughter? Now that he's extending a helping hand to you people, what is going to be the pay? We just see that this lonely man is saving this woman that we can see he likes. So there's this kind of like fear for the mother and daughter. And at the same time, I was relieved as well that okay, somebody showed up to help these persons. But at the same time, what is it going to do to them in return?
I don't trust human beings like that, because when a human being tries to help you, they will definitely want something in return. Yeah. So when he knocked and he was like, this is, I said, oh, but man going to use opportunity now. What are the chances that he's not like her ex-husband? That will not start treating her like that because he has something on her now. Then when the detective showed up and he was still working with him, I said, okay, very good. But I was still scared in the scene where he showed up at the karaoke.
Yeah. If you have not seen Jaan, it's currently streaming on Netflix. This is your cue to pause this video and run to watch the movie. Then you come back and tell us your thoughts. Okay, ending explained here. In the end, Jaideep took the fall for Maya. This was done with much calculation and love at the center of it all. Do not underestimate the power of love. Don't worry, you will know the love very soon. During the investigation, Irene was always a step ahead, and he always steals his friend, the detective, played by Vijay Verma. The answer is always right in front of you.
And the thing is that this teacher is a very lonely man, and he's attracted to his neighbor. So he allowed the detective to believe that Ajit died on the 10th instead of on the 9th. And this calculated move was for Maya and Tara to have an alibi. The teacher killed a homeless man living on the streets in place of Ajit, and he just burnt his fingers, smashed the face.
So the body that was found by the police is actually the homeless person's body. And during the investigation, he used his attraction for his neighbor as leverage. It made it seem like, I like this woman so much, I'm obsessed with her, because I even listened to her from the walls. She told me to end her husband's life. Talking like a mad man, and he fit the profile. He's a lonely man, he's obsessed with mathematics. They had an airtight alibi because the police actually suspected only Maya, but when they turned everything, they would not suspect X. Took the fall so he can focus on solving a mathematical problem that would take him years to solve. When this movie panned out at the end, we see him with this blissful look on his face. Mathematics was the entire point of this.
He didn't want to have any distractions from teaching and all of that, so he just wanted to focus on solving the mathematical problem.
Yeah, so the prison cell served as his perfect haven for solving this problem.
How far will you go for love? This is how far he went for his love for mathematics. But okay, his love for Maya also.
Yes.
If you had somebody who loved you like that, will you call that one love?
It's borderline obsession, in my opinion. The way Maya's daughter, Tara.
Yeah.
This is the first area that I've seen is so calm when a crime was committed. There is no, I am so traumatized. In fact, Tara was at the background of this entire story.
Yes, and she was so calm. And when she started crying, I was like, oh, thank God you are crying. Process this thing. But then she was crying because she didn't want her mother to go to jail. She was not crying because, oh, I just met my father for the first time in years. Or I don't think she ever knew her father.
In as much as it seems crazy, at the same time, I can understand Tara because her mother had said Tara is her best friend.
Yes.
So there's already that dynamics there that was airtight. But it was just crazy to me that Tara, you have a tad bit very relaxed for someone who just witnessed a murder.
Yeah.
How would you rate this movie?
I'm going to give it 5 stars.
I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
So if you've seen this movie, tell us what you think in the comment section, and like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.
Until next time, goodbye.